Do you need me to press that dumbass button?
No.
Yes, you do. All right, let's start it. Here we go. We can't hear it, though. I can't hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is.
Keep going.
It's time
Time.
for the JD and Paulcast episode number 1,000,000 in 2021.5. Welcome. This is Paul. And JD's adjusting things on the thing. This is the announcer, Malcolm Luther King.
All right.
X the first.
I'm gonna assume it played audio.
And if you heard nothing, then this is awkward.
Yeah, I mean, I saw audio levels. I don't know. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of the JD and Paulcast. Yes, we are here. Yes, clap, 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 clap. We are back for a new episode. We are going to talk about video games and how good of a year it's been for video games. We've been enjoying it. We've been playing a lot of good stuff, and there's a lot more good stuff. 2023 has been actually a genuinely good year for video games.
It might be the greatest year of video games of all time.
Of all time, that's
For me personally.
for you. Why?
This is a Paul-ass year.
I mean, yeah, you're getting a lot of good games that you like, but what do you mean?
All of the things I've wanted. Starfield, which we'll talk about soon. People may or may not enjoy it, but that is what I call a Paul-ass game. We're going to talk about that in a bit. Baldur's Gate 3, banger. What else have I been playing? Armored Core 6, banger.
Banger.
Street Fighter 6,
Yeah, that's a good one.
banger.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom,
Yeah.
banger.
Yeah, bang, bang.
And the year is not over yet. There's still more to come.
Yeah, no, okay, so 2023 has absolutely been chocked full of games. I will say that. It is weirdly stacked in the sense of I don't think we've had this many good games in one year, maybe ever. You might be right about that. You might be right.
Final Fantasy 16.
Banger. Yeah. Wait, which one's
The newest one.
Game
Game of Thrones. Joshua.
Yeah. No, the culturally appropriated one. Yeah, that one seems cool.
Joshua.
Yeah. Did you beat it?
I beat it.
Yeah. Paul is good at finishing games. When he doesn't upload all the time, that's me. But no, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the games that we've seen this year. It's been
Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Star Wars.
Banger.
Did you beat that one too?
Of course.
God damn, this boy be grinding his games. Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab the fan thing so I can turn it off if I want to. Keep going.
Yeah, no, this year has been monumental. This is a Paul-ass year. Games that I feel like were especially handcrafted for your boy. We've had all of these delays for many years that all culminated into one big year full of bangers.
What did we have delayed?
Everything that I just mentioned.
Were all these games pushed back at one point? I don't know why I thought these games all came out.
Starfield was supposed to come out 11/11/22. You know how I know that day? 1, Gabe's wedding. 2, almost died.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even realize that was Gabe's wedding off the top of my head. But okay, yeah. So Starfield was supposed to come out last year, 11/11. What other games were pushed back?
Zelda was supposed to come out 2021 or 22. One of those two was early.
Oh, Zelda definitely. Oh yeah, no, that's true. Zelda was in that bracket of we've made a really cool game that we have no idea when we're gonna be done with. But you all saw a teaser, and then because we saw. What was that original? Oh no, it wasn't even a trailer. It was just like the name.
The name and him. No, it was the name first, and then the second one was just him running.
Yeah,
and then jumping.
I'm thinking about.
No, wait, that's the third one.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the first one. The first one was literally just like Onuma. How you say that name?
Aonuma.
Aonuma. But I remember him announcing that he was working on a new one. Oh, I'm tripping. I didn't lock that door. Let me lock that door.
I got it.
Hold on. No, you don't. You sit still because you always move away from the mic. Continue.
Anyways, no, it's just like the year of all of the delays are finally hitting, and it's been kind of a lot. It's kind of too much this year, but it's been chock full of games which will either take you forever or you can just bounce off and just move on because there's games that are coming that are.
You're not centered. Stay still.
Adjusting for camera.
No, keep talking.
Adjusting for the camera. Anyways, find this episode of the JD and Paulcast on YouTube.
JD producer moment. Everybody making JD producer emotes.
Oh.
Making JD producer emotes for my Twitch because
Okay.
I be overproducing. But yeah, continue, my brother.
No, it's just been games. Like there's games I dare to say these are my filler games to get to the games I really want to play.
You're still waiting on some stuff? I mean, obviously you have more, but like what do you mean? These are filler?
No,
Starfield's filler?
Oh God, no.
I love hearing that. That sounds good. That sounds about right.
Starfield. It might be filler for some. Like it's all
Relative. It depends. Subjective.
It depends on the person. It depends on who you are. But like for me, let's just talk about Starfield.
You want to get into Star? Yeah, sure. Let's talk about the games we're playing and Paul's game of not the week, but Paul's game that he's been playing. I assume I don't know how much you've been playing. You've only had it for a week.
I've had it for a few days.
You've had it for a few days. I haven't even played it yet. It comes out officially tomorrow.
Yeah, during the recording it's out.
Oh, it's probably definitely during this. This might come out next week.
Yeah, so Starfield is out
mm-hmm.
for everybody. But I put down the money and got the $100 version just because I could play it early, and it came with the DLC. But I got it for $80. Shout out to the internet for codes. But
was it worth getting a week early?
Oh yeah, for me.
I feel I'm not saying you're wrong. I think definitely for you. I like Bethesda games. Obviously, I don't have as much time to put all the time into getting as much out of that game as I would want to. So I'm gonna wait. I mean, it's out, so I'm gonna get it on Game Pass now and then check it out. And then after checking it out for like a week in between all the other games I'm trying to finish and play, I will more than likely at least make a first impressions of like the first hour and a half or 2 hours or however long I stream it, and then see how it's going. But I'm sure that it's got like plenty of content.
It's
so good.
It's not that it's good. It's just that it's chock full of a lot of things. There are issues that people are complaining about that are coming out, like you can't fully explore a planet if you walk for a certain amount. But
yeah, I heard about that.
Nobody's gonna run across a whole planet that's empty. So
I mean, you never know. Speedrunners might want to run.
Yeah, it's true. But it's just
JD
like,
run. Sorry,
you can't fly to a planet and land. There's small things I don't like about it, but for like most of it, it is a Paul-ass game. Star Wars inspired.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much Skyrim in space, but it's space. You can travel with the crew, go on really cool adventures, like explore planets, and just random things will happen. Like one time I was flying in the galaxy. These are no spoilers for any of the things. It's just like a random ass thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flying through space, hit a new galaxy I've never been in, and all of a sudden the ship stops me. He's like, "Hey, we wanted to stop you about your plane's car insurance." I was like, "What? Like in real life, you're getting spam calls?" Like, "We wanted to talk to you about your ship's extended warranty." And I was like, "What?" And you can go on to like a whole dialogue about trying to like not get scammed about a ship warranty.
I'm not sure how much I would want that to be a part of my experience, but I get it. It's very what's the word? Immersive.
Yeah, I cackled when that happened. I was like, "Hey, we wanted to stop you about your car's extended warranty." I was like, "What are we doing?" But
so like did they? That's almost like getting pulled over. Like, hey, your tags are expired.
Yeah, but like it's just random.
That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I like that.
Like you'll fly different places and like. I got to talk about the side quest because I think it's hilarious and it's gonna help people early in the game if you want a really decent ship. There's a mission where you become Batman.
Like literally?
Not Batman,
Space
but
Batman?
like Space Batman, the Mantis. So like I'm on a planet and then you kill this enemy and he drops like this note, and if you read it, if you don't read it, you'll miss it. So it's like unidentified secret base. You find it, you go there, and you go on a whole quest where pirates have found the Batcave, and you have to go kill these pirates and then find out about their version of the Batman, which is the Mantis. And you can become the Mantis. So like, let's say like places where you'll fly somewhere, and because you're like in the Mantis, the Batmobile, the pirates will be like, the mantis is here, and they'll just fucking leave.
I feel like I've heard of this. I feel like I might have heard like a somewhat of a spoiler about this little side quest. Or
it's really early on. It's like one of the first missions you can get it like the first mission.
Was it in their trailer? My trailer? No. But I feel like I heard. Well, maybe I've seen like a thumbnail or two on YouTube or something where you can go off and be this character. That's kind of fun.
But like you can get that like right in the beginning. Like it's like the second main mission you can get that quest.
That's kind of cool.
So it's just like and like the villains, if they see you in the costume, they'll run away from you and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. So it's just, you could do that. You could be a pirate. Like I've gone rogue a couple of times. Like, oh, that's a nice ship. I want it.
Oh yeah, I want it. I want you and I need you.
Just shoot out the engines, board the plane, kill everybody aboard, steal the ship.
That's tight.
It's yours. So like you can live that fantasy. You could be like Han Solo. My character's a Han Solo type. You could choose like your background before you go in. So you could be like a scavenger. It's like a cyber stealthy person. You could be able to do like machines, and then you can unlock everything later, but like as a starting class. So I went with the scoundrel, which is pretty much Han Solo.
Okay, that's
pistols, flights, and like charisma. And
pistols, flights, and charisma.
Riz.
That's the pistols, flights, and the Riz, baby.
That's my character's superpower. There's been so many like confrontations where like you can talk people down instead of like having a full-fledged gunfight. So like you can walk into some place, like it's a pirate boss. He's just like, I'm not letting you leave here alive. I need something. And he's like, either your life or you're giving me all your stuff. And he'd be like, guys, come on. And he'll be like, you know what? You're a cool dude. You can leave. And then that's it.
That's tight. I
so
like that.
You can, if you have the character built like the way you want, you can get out of situations where you don't have to kill people.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, because it's got a lot. Because I've had some people talk about it where they think that it's like Mass Effect, and I'm like, it's got probably Mass Effect stuff, but it's Bethesda, so it's like Skyrim in space, Fallout in space.
Yeah, it plays like Fallout 4, but the gun combat is actually it's a lot better than Fallout 4's. But it plays like that, but like the story's actually good, because a lot of the times like with Bethesda games, they'll be like, okay, everything else is cool, but the main story is kind of basic. Like this one, I'm playing the main story more than I'm doing the other stuff, but during the main quest, it opens up really cool side missions on accident, and I was like, oh, I want to do this. Like I went to a random planet, and I guess there's like this whole faction of families who got cut off from talking to each other, like farmers, because pirates are trying to take over that land. So you find one dude, he's just like, hey, I need you to go do these satellites, and you start like a farmer rebellion against space pirates. And that's just a side quest.
So just to confirm, there's space colonizers.
Yes. Yes, there are space colonizers. There's 3 main factions, which is like the Marines. You have the Space Texas, and then you have like Russians.
Wait, Russians?
The Crimson. I want to call them Crimson Dawn, but that's Star Wars. But what are they called? Crimson Fleet is what they're called.
The Crimson Fleet is what Paul says. Okay, that's interesting.
But is
that like the only genuine, like, I don't know, well, I guess Russian's not a race, but that's the only ethnicity that comes. Well, no, I mean, obviously you can be black, you can be white, you can be whatever you want.
There's a lot of like really like African characters in this game. I'm like,
African.
All right, man, we got Africans in space. It's dope.
But like African, like genuinely African, or you mean like they just have dark skin?
No, they have. I am from Nigeria.
I am from the space Nigeria.
I am from space Nigeria.
I am from space Nigeria. That sounds crazy.
No, it's cool. It's just a lot of really cool things in that game, and I understand people's imagination of what the game was to them, but what they gave me is good for me.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying it very much. Like, if you have Game Pass, now it's out. It's free on Game Pass. So you can play it on Xbox Series consoles and PC for free.
My thing is, you can get it on Game Pass on PC as well. Okay, so that's good, because that's my plan. I think I'm going to get it on PC, Game Pass and play it, and then see how much I can, I don't know, enjoy and figure out what to do as a space pirate.
You could be a space whatever.
You could be a space whatever.
You could be a space trucker. You could be a delivery boy. You could be a bounty hunter.
You can literally do anything.
Yes. There's been times where like I've been in space and like a UPS truck of space. You're like, our engines are down. We need to get this somewhere quickly. Will you do it for money? And we're like, no, but I'll take your ship.
Wait, what? That's cold. So you just stealing cat ships instead? That's cold.
Oh yeah.
That's wild.
Oh yeah.
I like
the
that.
Mantis is a real one.
So wait, as this character that you play as the Mantis do you have to keep that storyline from beginning till end? Or you can stop at any time?
You just as soon as you get the ship, the quest is over. But you can just go places, and like if you have the ship or like the costume on, people who are bad people be like, the Mantis is real. I'm just like, yes, the Mantis.
That's kind of funny. But then like, will your name kind of like echo throughout the universe until the end of the game? Or is there a point where you put down the mantle and then they're like, the Mantis is no more? I don't know.
So it's like, no, as far as I'm at, no. But like there are news articles that you hear over like the radio, and they'll tell you about your exploits that you've been doing it. Or like there's another side quest where there's a news network where things you've done in the game, you can go to the news and be like, I did this cool shit, and then lie about everything.
Wait, can you be the Mantis and then like...
No, just like your normal exploits. So like go to the news and be like, hey, I've done some really cool shit. And you're like, so who was there? And you start giving them the story. You can make things sound so extravagant that it doesn't seem real. Or you can just lie and be like, nothing happened. There's one question I want to talk about, but it's spoiler, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But like I did some foul stuff.
You a hero of the night was foul?
I'm not a hero.
Wait, what?
I'm just a guy.
I thought you were a hero. I thought,
I'm a guy. When I'm in the Mantis costume, sure. But Jones?
What kind of
Captain Jones?
What kind of fake ass Batman is this?
Captain Jones is a menace when he needs to be.
Damn, you a Rizzler. You a Riz Poppy.
Something went down.
That's crazy.
And they were like, I was there. It's like, so I heard this happened and it went really bad. And I was like, yeah, so how did you know about that? And I'm like, I don't know.
So you have like intel on stuff that goes bad because you more than likely caused it, and then you just blame it on someone else.
Blame it on somebody else, and then they pay you, and you leave.
What? what kind of shit is that? What? That's crazy.
It's stuff like that. I'm like, oh,
that's what you love.
Awesome.
That's dope.
So for me, it is a Paul-ass game, but it's not my game of the year yet. It's up there though. My game of the year. Not
your game of the year yet, even though you are the Riz Daddy of space.
I am the Riz Daddy of space. But I am also the Riz Daddy of Faerun. Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, Baldur's Gate. Okay, all right, for sure. Wait, it's my turn. I want to talk about the game I'm playing.
My bad.
I don't know what game I'm playing yet. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the focus on this stupid one. It's blurry.
Another game that got so much traction when it came out to the point where they were afraid of Starfield coming out. They moved the release date forward a month. Yes. Baldur's Gate was done, and they were like, you know what? We'll just put it out before Starfield just to get it out of the way so there's not two big RPGs going toe to toe at the same time. But as of right now, I'm not done with the game, but it's more than likely, probably going to be my game of the year.
This is Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Is that good?
For me. You will hate it.
Why would I hate it?
You will hate it.
Why would I hate it?
It's because it is very time consuming. Like each battle is like 20 minutes.
I like battles.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
You ain't who are you? My gaming grandmother, grand fairy. I like games.
I know you like games.
I got too many goddamn videos of me playing video games. I probably would give constructive criticism if I don't enjoy, but I like games. I do.
JD loves games.
I do love games.
Gaming is good.
I'm curious to see because Baldur Gate 3, I want to play to make a first impressions video. I mean, my thing is, what would be the equivalent or closest thing to that? I kept thinking Dragon Age Inquisition, but I don't think it's similar to that. It may be Moldor.
The original Dragon Age, not Dragon Age Inquisition, because Inquisition was more of an action game that had you could break it apart and then tactically do things. But if you wanted to play it like a standard like action RPG, you can. But this one is a strictly turn-based.
Oh shit, this game turn-based? You're
Yeah.
right. I for sure don't want to play that.
you.
Oh wait, no, but wasn't Dragon Age Inquisition kind of like you were chopping and slashing?
Yeah, but you controlled the chop and slash.
That's what I'm saying. Kind of
But
like a
like
Demon
this one,
Souls
you
type of
gotta-
thing. Maybe not that same.
No, but like Baldur's Gate is there's a map, there's people everywhere, and you move one person here, then you gotta wait.
So it's like Final Fantasy with the turn-based combat.
It's more think XCOM
Oh, it's like RTS?
kind of. You could play it that way. But it's just like
it's not. I like RTSs like that. Mario Rabbids go hard. I like that game. I like that game, but yeah, I probably wouldn't want to commit to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to I mean, outside. I mean, I gotta play it. I gotta play it first. I play games.
Yes. But like Baldur's Gate 3 is a very adult, hardcore adult game. It's very horny. It's very horny. Every
Horny.
character.
Wait, what do you mean horny?
Everybody on your squad, they're just about it.
Oh, they just be smashing each other.
They're
like
just
that?
ready for anything.
That game don't need Riz. It's just ready. It's just everybody ready to get smashed.
The scene that got people interested in this game is a cut scene where a character that you have makes sweet love to a man who's a druid, but the druid turns into a bear. And then
What's a druid again?
A druid's like I call them tree wizards. But they can like turn into animals. But like he's like, when I get too excited, the beast comes out and he turns to a goddamn bear. And then your options could be like, I prefer you as a human, or I want the bear.
Say that again.
I want the bear.
I want the bear.
And then that little vampire boy gets the bear.
Little vampire boy. What?
He's not a boy, he's a man. But he's a small guy.
Wait. Okay, wait. So hold on. So what's the background of the druid? It's just wood monster turned into bear,
No,
or
he's just a dude. He's just a man.
okay? So it's a man. So it's a lot of man on man.
It can be.
Yeah, obviously. Whatever.
It can be.
Who cares?
But it's just that was the scene. The people who weren't in on the game were like, that's a game I have to play.
Okay, that's
Because it's D&D. It's based off of D&D. So D&D is like the company.
oh.
So like
Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
So like a lot of D&D things can happen in the game. So for instance, like this one's a messed up one that a lot of people get wrong. So there's if you have a character who can talk to animals, a squirrel will come. This one's like people have probably seen this clip going around. A squirrel comes and like bites your character, and he'll be like, "What the hell?" And you have the option of just like talking to the squirrel or kicking the squirrel. A lot of people kick the squirrel. The squirrel dies a terrible death.
Well, it's not like a normal squirrel where. Is it a normal squirrel,
normal
or is it
squirrel.
like a squirrel like in God of War where that squirrel's always talking to you in a tree?
It's a normal small squirrel.
And this normal small squirrel ruins your.
Just bites you randomly because you like get in its turf, and then like you have the option of talking to the squirrel or kicking the squirrel. If you
Okay.
kick the squirrel, it dies a terrible death.
What's
and it's
so-
just small things like that can happen.
Okay, but a terrible death by kicking, like in the sense of just like what would happen if a human really kicked a squirrel and like.
you punt the shit out of that squirrel.
Okay, so you punt the shit out of the squirrel and
Hits
then.
a tree, dies, and then people on your team's like, "What the hell did you do that for?" And be like, "They got in my way." Like another one is like I pissed off a genie and he turned me into a block of cheese. It's all just a cheese
And you
wheel.
and this is well, I mean, this game sounds fascinating. So but this is your game of the year right now
Yes, because
of all the randomness that you can do in this game.
yeah, because like there's so much. What's the word I'm looking for? Outcomes you could choose in like each like an encounter. There's one encounter that just kept kicking my ass for like a long time. So I thought like in normal games you could just go grind. So like I went to talk to random people in the neighborhood, like in this area, And this dude is like, man, this dude that you're trying to rescue sucks. He's just like, look, if things go down, I will help you. Like, there's like everybody here hates this dude. If things go down, we'll help you fight him. I was like,
that's kind of cool.
Oh,
You can just kind of band together to.
Yeah. So like, we're talking to this dude. He's like, okay, these people are shitty. I need you to kill this person now because they've pissed me off. And he'd be like, nah. And he's like, now. And then everybody who hates this man in your team gets into a huge brawl. And instead of having to kill all of those people, you could just fight his crew. I was like, oh my God, this is dope.
That's really cool.
It's just small things like that. Like the first main quest that's been in early access for like 3 years is there's a camp full of tieflings, which are like devil people, but they're not devils.
Okay.
They just have horns. And you
I
can
don't know.
either,
They sound like a devil to me.
they look like devil. They're from the hells, but they're all chill people.
They're chill. Well, listen, speaking of devils, you seen that new Doja Cat video?
No,
I haven't either, but it looks very weird.
I'm okay.
Why would, wait, she's not chill people with horns?
No.
What do you mean?
Does she have horns in this one?
Have you not seen it?
I haven't seen nothing.
How did Thriller make you feel the first time you saw it as a child?
Thriller scared me. I could not watch it for a very long time.
I think Doja Cat's video is similar to that first time of Thriller.
Okay.
Like, I've seen screenshots and like clips, and she's like hanging upside down on ceilings, and she's like full like demon like, you know how the devil looks in in Cuphead?
Yes.
Like that, but sexier and and almost kind of like Nightcrawler from X-Men.
Okay.
With yellow eyes like Michael Jackson from Thriller.
I will watch this when we stop recording.
And also, you know, the female anatomy. But you know, I haven't seen the video either. I'm gonna react to it on my podcast, but who knows? But these devil people, they are the homies.
People, they're the homies. And so like you're in a land full of druids, and the druids are just like, yo, these people, we don't like them. We need to get them out of here. But also we would need them gone, but there's also another camp of people who are a cult of what are they called? Tentacles, squid people. No.
Demon.
No, not Cthulhu.
This hentai? What are we talking about?
No, well, there's squid people, and you're infected with one of their parasites.
Octopus? Is that the word you're looking for?
No, they have a specific name. I forgot what.
Oh,
it's
I don't
called.
know. They have a name in the game.
Yeah,
Got
it's a common D&D thing, and people are like, you don't know. Whatever.
Damn, bro, you don't know the
I'm playing too many games.
You don't know the
I'm playing too many things. My brain's occupied. But you've been infected with their parasite, so you're slowly becoming one of the squid people throughout the game. Like the goal of the game, honestly, is you and this group of people have been infected with these parasites. You need to get them out of your head before you become Mind Flayer.
For sure. That's what's it called?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah,
So Mind Flayer, you've been affected by a Mind Flayer parasite, and you and your people are trying to get them out. But on that quest, you get wrapped up in like this thing called the Cult of the Chosen, something like that. It's a
Cult of the Lamb. No, I don't know. Sorry,
like
I'm just talking.
True Souls is what they're called. So like people are also infected. They're purposely going around infecting people with this parasite, and they've created a cult of Mind Flayer people.
Oh.
And they're trying to kill all of the druids because they're just trying to take over the land and spread the power of the true souls. So you have to team up with either the bad people and be like, yo.
Are those the demons or are those the chill people? This is a completely different group.
Different group full of like goblins and goblins. They're mostly goblins. Mm-hmm. Or like the tieflings. We're like, hey, we're chill people. We don't want to be here, but we got stuck here. But we're trying to leave, but they were not letting us leave. And if we leave, we got to deal with these cult people. So like you could either be like, yo, F the good people, the tieflings, kill them all, and the druids, or you could be like, yo, I could train with both sides, kind of infiltrate both ends and be like, hey, what's up? What's good? Let's mingle and see what's going on. And it's just the variety of what happens, because like something that I didn't even pick up on that I did earlier in that gameplay section came back to bite me in the ass hours later. Because I was like, I killed a Mind Flayer. He's on the ground because like when you get off, you're on a ship, you land, but there's a one that's defeated on the ground. And he wants to like take your body pretty much. But I murked him. He was like, nope, we're done. Just in case he gets up, it's going to be a problem for everybody. Murked him. So hours later, I'm in that camp with the goblins, just trying to like see what's going on in there. There's a dude trying to raise that thing from the dead. And so he's sitting there raising it from the dead. And as soon as he does, the thing is just like, he asks the question, who killed you? And it looks at you. And then like it says, your brain gets images of you bashing its head in with blah, 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 blah. And everybody's like, you killed the true soul. In the whole camp.
So you become public enemy number one?
Yes.
That's sick.
Everybody in the camp attacks you on sight. And it's 4 against 40.
And I guess if you're not powerful enough at that point in the game, you get
done. So
did you win or did you get cooked?
I played it really sneaky.
Oh.
I took out everybody, all the leaders, one by one silently. Because I had an assassin on my team. So I was like, you know what? Because you're supposed to get rid of them anyways. If you're going the good route, they want you to take everybody out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pretend like I'm part of the crew.
Yeah.
Get close to all the leaders because they're all in several parts of this castle. Marked them. So like one person, slit throat. Other person.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So you infiltrated their defenses, but wait, after they found out that you were the one who caused this issue, how is it that you didn't immediately get jumped by the 40 people?
Oh, you do.
You do, but then you have to like Assassin's Creed your way back in.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So like there's multiple ways to tackle any situation about it. And that's the part that intrigues me because like some of my friends have been playing it and I asked them like, how did you handle this situation? And their situation is completely different.
Well, that's cool because now you have multiple scenarios that you can go through. Like, you know, like there's a million different ways to go about this mission. Yeah. I love that.
So like because I tried it multiple times just to see how to do it because like you go in the camp trying to rescue like the druid leader. So I'm like, I don't know how to get to this dude without being caught. So I'm like, you know what? I have a thief who can get out of most of these situations untouched. I had him get arrested. He gets arrested next to the cell of the other dude. I have him break out, exit the room, break the other dude out. They're having a battle, these two characters.
Yeah.
While my other 3 are back somewhere else. And while they're having this battle, I controlled all of my other characters, snuck up on the dudes who are fighting them with my other characters who had all their weapons because he's just bare-fisted with the prison riot. Killed everybody else during that battle that they were having to get there. I was like, this game is awesome.
Well, the fact that you even have like a full team of people who can execute all these things is really cool. But is it similar to turn-based when you want them to do those things, or do they go about that in a different way?
So if the people who are in combat, they're stuck in a turn-based situation.
Yeah.
But everybody else is like normal.
Oh, so they could be executing different commands while
that battle is happening.
That's tight. That's pretty cool.
So I'm just like my thief is here fighting with the druid man while my other team is slowly like, hey, what's up, guys? We're here. Cool. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's the fight. There's nobody else around. Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack. And then join the battle. Get the dude his weapon because like he breaks out of his prison cell. The chest is there, so like I equip him with the stuff during the battle, so he's fully equipped. And then like we just had a big ass brawl, rescued the dude. He's just like, yo, I can't leave yet. There's too many people. The block is hot. I'm just gonna go back in the cell, and when all these people are done, come get me.
That's very cool. Okay, I like that. I like the way that that's set up. That's completely different than what I imagined from what you were talking about.
Yeah, but yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
I like that. That's cool. It's my turn. I want to talk about a video game.
I was just gonna conclude it.
Oh, conclude it.
I was like, so like if you
no, I'm just kidding.
Have Baldur's Gate, you can play it on PC. It just, as of this recording, it's now out on PS5 for you console players. You can play it console, keyboard. I've been playing it mostly on Steam Deck, which it runs decently. It's not the greatest, but it still runs.
Is it optimized for the deck?
Actually, yes. It's deck verified.
Oh,
deck verified.
Verify that deck.
I've been playing with my deck a lot this last week. But yeah, no, Baldur's Gate 3. As of right now, it's probably my game of the year.
That's bold. I like it. And you just started playing it like a month ago, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, but Larry and like the company who made this game they've made bangers before that I was like addicted to. They're pretty much this generation's BioWare.
Oh, okay, that's a good. That's
of
a good.
the early
that's a good way to
2000s before like they dipped in quality. Larian is on the quality of what BioWare would have done if they kept evolving.
That boy throwing some subtle shade though. No, I'm just kidding.
No shade, but I'm just being honest.
I feel that. All right, y'all. So let's talk about games that I'm excited about because I play games. Damn it. Paul, say I play games.
You play games.
Damn right I play games. All right? I play a lot of games.
You play game.
3,000 gaming videos, Paul. 3,000. And you've been in like you've been in a good portion of them. You've been in a good decent portion of them. But listen, when we're talking about some of the games that we've been playing lately, because this is like a games that we've been working on, playing on, enjoying. Man, oh man. I got my game of the year. Or I don't even know, it's my nostalgia of the year, but I've been rocking that Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, baby. Burn it down. Burn it down, burn it down. Paul, you don't like the game?
I actually am pretty far in that game.
You haven't beaten it yet?
No, I am. Where am I? Poison Jam, new version with the bear hats.
Oh, don't spoil it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You played this part already.
Oh, I passed you? Poison Jam with the bear hats. The 8-ball joints in the mall?
No, the not pyramid. What's it? The offshore rigging with the windmill.
Hold on now. What the fuck was that? Offshore rigging. Wow.
Offshore rigging. And it's just...
Oh, those dudes are dressed like samurai.
No, I'm not. The little...
You're talking about
they betray. They're like, hell, follow to this trick, and then police.
Yeah, bro, they're not dressed like bear hats. What?
They have bear hats.
Dude, isn't that a samurai outfit?
No.
Bro, you gonna have to make me pull this shit up now? What are we talking about? Wait, can I pull it up on the screen?
They're the fourth people, so like I've beaten
the ones that are on the barge.
Yeah.
Bro, bear hats. What
They're
are you?
Not samurai.
About to pull this shit up because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Hold on.
There's Poison Jam.
I get that part, but I'm like, what you're talking about makes no freaking sense whatsoever. In this shoot, I can't see. Hold on one second. This is actually going to be a little bit difficult to try to figure out, but if possible, we are going to pull up the internet and then I'll be able to see bear hats. Paul, they're wearing...
They have like a little bear hat thing.
No, Paul, their outfits...
They're fuzzy. They're a fuzzy hat.
What?
And then...
No, what? Hold on, does this hear me? Allow. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk full game. Okay. Hold on, let me mute it and full screen it. Oh my god, what is... No, exit. How do you... God, wait, yeah. Sorry, I'm doing is this person's stream like ugly? What's going on? No, okay, muted. It's looking at us just look at things right now, so it's all good, no big deal. But where is OBS? Okay, bring OBS down here. That would have made more sense anyway. Okay, full screen. There we go. See, I got us another scene. Okay, so what the fuck are you talking about, dog? You're pissing me off, Paul. Hold on. All right, so skip ahead. Hopefully I don't spoil it for us. Skip ahead. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you're seeing what we're seeing. You're seeing what we're seeing. If you're listening to this, then you're just listening to us scrub through a video. Because, Paul, you're tripping, bro.
I'm not tripping.
Bear hat.
It's like an animal hat. It's not a bear, but...
If this person plays the game properly... Wait. Oh. Spoilers? No.
It's got the cab.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, I literally just did this the other day.
LeBron's.
Yeah, LeBron James.
The Flesh Prince.
Wait, actually, no, this is farther. Oh, no. Okay, so here we are.
This is where I'm at.
Okay.
I could take that.
I need to see a screenshot of this character because you're tripping, dude.
They're
The
not
bear hats.
samurai. They're not samurai.
Bro, Paul, I'm about to prove this to you, and I'm about to be
They're
so...
snitches.
No, okay.
Bear
What?
people.
What? Let me
that.
wait, let's diagnose it.
They could be
No, but it's
samurai
okay, so
bears.
look at the
He's got
okay, so maybe it's the bottom half of the fit I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but
now
he's got the pointy animal ears, and he's got the samurai bears. The samurai bear.
We
crew.
can agree to disagree. Samurai bear having ass boy.
The samurai bears.
Where's
So
the mouse? I
that's
can't
where
even.
I'm
I
at.
can't even. Oh my god, I can't even see because it's so tiny on my. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I'm
Devil
stupid.
Theory. That's a cool name.
Yeah, that is a cool name. We want this to be full screen previewed on this. There we go. Okay, now I can kind of. Actually, that got in the way. I'm sorry for this part of the podcast. I don't know. I just wanted to prove Paul wrong because I just didn't understand what he was talking about.
And he did not.
No, it ain't. It's not about that. It's about the fact that you're tripping. They don't look like bears.
Samurai bears.
Nah, man. Why am I going back and forth with you on this? This is so dumb. I just want to see.
But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm like,
You're at this part.
I'm at the part where like, all right, now you can challenge us and go all city. But they are very hard for some no reason.
Bro, you must be ass at this game. I
No,
cooked this level. What are you talking about?
As soon as I got there, it was like the first 4 seconds, 52,000. I was like, what the hell?
You're ass. You don't know how to play this game?
I know how to play and hit the corners and everything.
This boy's ass, people. Hold on. Wait.
It's for them doing all the tricks.
Wait. Okay, so let's look at this. Can't see the outfit, really. It's like flipped backwards. Okay, I guess they're like samurai bears. But what do you, Paul, you don't know how to get 400,000?
I know how to do that.
So what do you mean 52,000 is really low?
I know, but they do it right off the bat. So I'm like, I got to find a good area and just do the work. But I just haven't found it yet. I don't know
But you know what? It sounds like you don't know how to do, not to say that you're bad at the game. It sounds like you're not. Okay, there we go. Samurai bears. Hold on. Son of a bee. Dang it.
Wait, they're going to dance.
Are they going to dance up here?
They're going to grind and they're going to land and they're going to do their dance.
Okay, hold on. No, they're not. They just showed you where they went.
Well, yeah, this is where I'm at.
Okay, for sure. Samurai bears. How did that even become a thing? Paul, you sound like you're terrible at the game. No. I don't get it. You're having issues when playing against these characters.
No, I literally just got there, did it once, and had to put it down. But I was like, okay.
What part did you have to do?
Where it's just like, all right, now it's time for the crew battle.
Oh, you got to the end of this part?
Yeah.
Where you have to do the crew battle against them?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I was asked too in the beginning when I played it. I didn't know. I saw. Shut up. I didn't know how to do. What the freak? I didn't know how to do. What the freak, dude? Get away from me! I'm not trying to do Siri shortcuts right now. I was not aware of
the corner.
Wait, right. Well, in the beginning, this is against the LeBrons. So you're telling me you're having trouble now against the Samurai Bears? That's weird because this part of the game. Do you know how to do the manual forever by doing the boost trick together?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had trouble not understanding how that worked because I think I was doing a little too much button mashing. Then eventually I figured out boost trick manual, grind, corner, trick, boost trick manual, and back again. But let's talk about the game as a whole because that's what I want to talk about. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, aka Jet Set Radio 3, aka Team Reptile, the saviors of my nostalgia, aka I mean, it's one of those things where I'm not gonna sit back and look at it from the perspective of it's just more jets. I wanted more jets. I saw Game Informer, I think, do a review, and I want to make a video about it where they had the nerve to complain and give it a 6 out of 10. And I was like, 6 out of 10 is crazy to me.
Why did they give it a 6 out of 10?
Because they said it's too much like Jet Set Radio. What the fuck do you think the point was? The point was to make somewhat and you know what? I will say this, because I know the creators of the game don't want to just look like they're just copycats, I believe, from what they've said. But at the end of the day,
it's just Jet Set Radio.
It's Jet Set Radio enhanced. If there was a Jet Set Radio Future 2.5 or 2.0, or a Jet Set Radio like Future Redux. You know how they do those games? This is quite literally that. And it's enhanced in a way that does, in my opinion, make it feel slightly different. Like, it doesn't feel the same. There actually is like a whole tricking mechanic to it.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't even really in Jet Set Radio Future and Jet Set Radio. It's like, yeah, you could do like a, all right, nice. Like,
yeah.
Right? You could hit like one or two tricks to get a boost. But this is like a genuine, like, hey, it's a mix. It's got Tony Hawk shit in it. Yeah.
Like the extended manuals one, and like you press the buttons on the controller to do different moves.
Yeah.
Like each button does something different. It's dope.
I love it, dude. I think I love it because it just reminds me of us when we were kids.
Did you cry?
I got in the first episode, which, oh, by the way, if y'all want to see these episodes, they're on Patreon. I made this playlist. Somewhat unfortunately, a Patreon exclusive, only because it's so obscure that people just unfortunately won't like. There's a good amount of people who will watch it, but the algorithm's not going to feed it to people the way. Like, I have other Jet Set Radio content coming, so Bomb Rush Cyberfunk content coming, but I made this a Patreon exclusive. I started focusing on Patreon so I can make content for my, really hardcore viewers and people who are like, yo, I'm down for whatever you do and I want to follow the journey. But yes, did I cry? I would say like it gave me the same chills I got when Banjo and Sora got announced in Smash. I was like, yo, like obviously back when I first saw the trailer for this game, I was like, what is this? What's going on here, son? And then playing it, I think like up until the point of playing the first like 30 minutes, I was still skeptical. I was like, well, it's not going to be better and it's not going to feel the same. It's going to be like a nice little remix. That's cool. I'm down for a remix. And I posted that clip, which you probably saw, where the moment I started freaking grinding and then doing like the tricks on the what's it called, the inline skates as foe, I was like, yo, this is uncomfortably perfect. Like, yeah. I'm having too much fun.
Yeah,
I loved it, dude.
For me personally, it was like when I was like, this game is awesome. It's Jet Set Radio, but I didn't get misty until the crew battle where Can't Get Enough started playing.
Yeah,
and I was just like, dun, 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 dun. I was like, I'm just playing Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
Like, and I flashed back to 2001.
We're back, boy. Come on.
2001. I'm sitting on my floor in my room playing my Dreamcast with a broken arm sitting there.
That's unfortunate. Now you got a goddamn metal plate. Is that the same arm?
Other side.
Jesus Christ, Paul.
So I broke my arm. Like when I broke my arm.
No. You didn't break your arm that time. You got pushed.
I did get pushed.
I was there.
I broke my arm.
It was unfortunate that it happened. I feel like I could have stopped it, but I was just watching it happen.
It was a freak accident. We were playing Keep Away.
It wasn't really a freak accident. You had two white boys tossing your shoe.
No, it was the other way. It was me and Baron tossing.
Oh, I forgot. Paul was the bully. Oh yeah, you were keeping away Zach.
Yeah, shout out.
You
to
were
Zach.
keeping away Zach's shoe with
RIP.
Baron. Oh man, damn, this is crazy thinking about our childhood because one of our friends is dead.
Yeah,
and the
RIP.
other one was I don't know what he's up to, but
I don't know. Shout out.
Yeah,
but
I forgot you were the asshole.
Yeah, I
in
was
this
the asshole in this
situation.
situation. So we were playing Keep Away this kid's shoe. He got mad. He pushed me down the hill. Went down
And
the
then
hill. Tripped over like a little ledge. There was a tool shed in that corner.
And your arm
hit the corner.
The tool shed snapped.
Yeah, good times.
I mean, look at you now. You're stronger and better for it, Paul.
And now I have the opposite side, but this one's even better because it's
that one you fell into a pool.
Gravity's not my friend.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's okay.
Gravity.
But man, listen. You know what it is? I think it's one of those things for me where I can't believe we're able to even experience these things. Like a lot of these games, a part of me is like, oh, they're one and done moments in life and they were great the moment I experienced them. And that's it. We had the moment. You want to relive it? Go play the old consoles. Sure. But to get some of these things in these games, I'm genuinely like, yo, I can't believe I'm alive right now.
Oh, yeah.
I know that sounds ridiculous to say, but I think just our upbringing of like video games as children was so influential that you get to an age where you're like, I don't think I'm gonna get to have those joyful moments anymore where I can like experience that first time playing a game, or the first time like you kiss a girl, you play a basket, you hit the game winning shot. For a lot of people, video games is that for people, anime is that for people, movies is that for people. And it's one of those things where I'm just like, yo, there are 30 something year olds in different regions of the world who are sitting back like, damn son, it would be sick if we brought back Jet Set Radio.
And the thing is, it's so close to what it is. I don't understand how Sega is not taking legal action.
Yo, especially because I was skeptical if this would even be like super successful. Not in the sense of like Sega taking legal action or bad PR. More like I genuinely was like, well, Jet Set Radio was just a moment in time for people like us. Who knows if, obviously there's a huge community of people who have played it, but I'm like, who knows if like the game will even do well. I thought in my brain like, it'll be like a one-off download on Steam. We get it. Thank God we download it before it gets pulled or something.
Yeah.
And then we just go on with our lives. Yo, people are like hyped. Like it's got like almost, obviously Jet Set Radio has like a cult following. So now this game has its own small community of like millions, like not just small, like it's a few million people who are excited, who are making content on it. I've been coming across so many like small channels who have been like making combo videos of them doing tricks. The mod community is crazy, which I love that the creators of the game are like, yo, go off. Paul, did you see the mods for putting the characters from the old games in it?
Yeah.
Have you seen all of them?
No, I've only seen Beat got
from
put in.
Future.
Yeah, Beat and then Yo-Yo.
I didn't see Yo-Yo.
I saw Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo! Paul, there's one that they did where it's not Jet Set Radio Future. They put Beat and Gum from Jet Set Radio in it. And it's like, obviously they're just cel-shaded characters, so it's just one-to-one perfection. And I'm looking at it from the perspective of like, I gotta play this game all over again now with these characters. Like I'm hyped enough, and and also that's another thing. I F's with the story. Like damn, they didn't make it just a generic like, yo, people are hating on us for making
poison jams.
Yeah, like the stories from the original games are very like bare bones, and it's like DJ Professor K carries it. And we don't have a DJ Professor K in this game. We have a DJ Cyber, which I don't know what happens in the end. And
I'm not there either, but I wish he had more of a presence.
I do. I wish there was. I mean, it's almost like the presence is kind of in the phone with like, and also just I actually know I don't mind it not having a presence because you get the opportunity to actually learn about these characters, which is actually somewhat. It's not necessarily more interesting. Like they could have definitely put like some sort of radio wave character, but at the end of the day, then it's like, all right, y'all, listen, we want a little bit of originality in our game, because at the end of the day, for those of you that don't know, Team Reptile is the ones who create and produce this, and they have their own games that have come out before this called Lethal League Blaze. They have another like bite-sized little mini fighting game that they have, and I will say that from playing those games and checking them out, they're very like Jet Set Radio vibey and like homage, but they did have like their own style.
Yeah.
Like it was still cel shaded, it was still chibi kind of little anime gamer characters, but Bomra Cyberfunk was them taking like a full swing at, oh, could we create our own universe of Jet Set Radio and maybe kind of make it like an Earth 8828 or whatever to the side, like an Earth 2. That's what it feels like. And it also just feels kind of like, oh, cool. The story continued with like so many more enhancements that makes the game better. Now, I don't know if I would call it better. I think from a technical perspective, I have to, but from like a nostalgia perspective, a part of me is like, there's still a piece of like Jet Set Radio that just is maybe a little bit more nuanced that I really enjoy.
But the thing about it is, they low-key put a whole level of Jet Set Radio in this game.
Okay, so yeah, there are a lot of levels that do take I guess
Oh,
which level are you
the
talking?
bus terminal.
Is the the one that's like all green
Yes,
and whatnot?
that's Shibuya.
Okay, yes, obviously.
And the layout is the same. The buses are in the same place.
No, well, wait.
Mostly.
I would say the layouts. Oh,
They made it more vertical, but like the bottom half.
yeah,
It's the same.
for
I'm
sure.
I'm playing. I was like,
well, I mean,
that's when I was like, how are they not getting sued? Because like I'm sitting there.
it's not. At the end of the day, it ain't Jet Set Radio. It's Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. But no, I don't know. I think my brain looks at it from the perspective of Sega could throw a cease and desist at you, or they could let the hype bubble up and then announce a Jet Set Radio 3, which they have alluded to. You saw that footage? Remember the press? The shareholder footage, which is like beat, combo, gum, and they're like, there's definitely a piece of like Jet Set Radio missing from Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, and I think if Sega and Smilebit wanted to bring it back, I think they could in a way that's like really good. Do I think it'd be better in Bomb Rush? Maybe not, honestly. I don't know.
Or they could hire Team Reptile.
They really could.
Just to do that. Or be like, hey, Sega was so cool enough, they've collaborated with us and allowed us to put Jet Set Radio DLC in Bomb Rush.
That would be amazing. I don't think they would do that at this. I don't think they would do that at this stage because you'd have to be a little bit more on the ground floor, but I do like that idea.
Sega.
Make it happen, man.
Make it happen.
For us.
Allow Team Reptile to put in the main cast of Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future in Bomb Rush Cyberfunk.
Just do it. Do it for us. Hold on. You keep chatting. I'm going to go grab my copies of the game, and I think one of them is actually yours.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you let me borrow it back in the day.
Oh, yes. That is actually mine. Anyways, Sega, allow it to happen. Make it work. Jet Set Radio, Cyberfunk, Rush, Radio. DJ Professor, K, and Cyber. And they could have the two crews try to go all city against each other. DJ Professor K, DJ Cyber, they have a DJ battle in the end. The story writes itself. The story writes itself. Let it happen.
Okay, we got our...
Let it happen.
Yeah, that's yours. The game is not in there, though. I have it in here. Sorry.
It's all good.
You got fences in there.
Fences. Denzel Washington's fences.
Denzel Washington, Jet Set Radio, baby. Denzel Radio. I did find this though. I told you I got this. I found it at a retro game store near me. I was lucky enough to find it, but for those who are listening to the pod audio, we got our copies of Jet Set Radio here. This is this is the American, so Jet Grind Radio is right here, and I have it full complete. And this is actually like one of the best copies. I wasn't even looking for this. I just saw it and was like, what? $60? Easy. I'll take that. And then that's Jet Set Radio Future. But inside here it is.
What year did this come out?
2001, I think.
2000? No, I think it's 2002, maybe?
I don't know.
On the Dreamcast 2, aka the original Xbox.
I don't. Yeah, this one's yours because you actually had the game.
Yeah.
I had to rebuy it, and I got the one with the Sega GT incorporated. But sorry, I didn't switch over to the camera on you when you were holding it up.
Guys, this is my original copy from 2000 something.
Here, you can hold this one. I'll just put that back in there. So there you go. But yeah, that's the combo pack.
Combo,
which is crazy to me because this game had such a cult following, and Sega and Xbox didn't see it worthy enough to have its own. Well, it did have a standalone copy, but they packed it in with Sega GT. Like Sega GT could compare. Get out of here. Yeah, right. Never. What the heck? But yeah, no. This is our ramblings of let me get that. There are ramblings of how great and glorious this game. How did you feel when you first started playing it?
It was
Was it uncomfortably nostalgic?
No, it was just like I'm just got flashback. I'm like, I'm just playing Jet Set Radio.
I'm trying to remember when and how did we play Jet Set Radio? Did you have it first? Because
I used to read about it in magazines like Game Pro and all that stuff in the early 2000s, where the internet was still a little baby in its infancy, and half of the viewers here were not even born.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah.
I was like hyped on it because like I always loved games that were cell shaded, and I kept reading about it. Cell shaded graphics, hip hop, dope ass soundtrack. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then graffiti. I was like, I wanted to be a graffiti artist because I watched Beat Street.
Well, you know what somebody said, because I watched a documentary about this, and it's a really good documentary. You should check it out. It's on YouTube. They broke down the fact that Jet Set Radio has the 4 elements of hip hop, which is
breakdancing, graffiti,
breakdancing, graffiti. What did you
turntablism?
DJing, graffiti, turntables, and I guess MCing. And then they threw in like the rollerblading, obviously, as their own.
Jetpacks.
Yeah, well, jetpacks is now, but they didn't need jetpacks in Jet Set Radio.
Jet skates.
Oh yeah, they did have like jet skates. That's true. But yeah, man.
No, but it was cool, and I was reading magazines because that was my thing. EGM, Game Pro,
of course.
Like every month was like
Electronic Gaming Monthly, man.
Yeah,
clutch.
Just reading, I was like, oh, this Jet Set Radio, this looks so cool. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
And then I broke my arm.
And then you broke your arm, and then you got.
I broke my arm, and I was just like, I didn't even, because back then, sometimes you didn't even know when games came out. They just appeared in stores.
Oh yeah, no, we never had. Oh, did we have release dates back in those days?
We did, but like we didn't know them.
Well, no, yeah. You would have to be like a person who worked in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
We would just know. We would know a game was coming out when we saw like a commercial.
Yeah.
Or if we randomly walked in a store and was like, "What? Pokemon Snaps out?"
That's how it was with Jet Set Radio for me, because like I knew it was coming out soon, but I didn't know it was out. So like I snapped my arm. I'm in a cast, sad. My mom's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do. I gotta make you feel better." KB Toys, baby. And then she took me to KB Toys, and then there it was on the shelf. Jet Set Radio staring right at my face.
Yeah.
I bought it, and I was just like, this game is awesome. And I took it to your house.
Okay, so
you
I was
gotta play this shit.
I was gonna say, I can't remember when and how I played it originally. I assume you had it first.
Yes.
But I did have a Dreamcast. That was one of the consoles I did get like immediately when it came out. But I was more hyped off of Sonic Adventure and Ready to Rumble Boxing.
Afro Thunder.
Slow down. That's the other arm.
It's a good one.
Are you sure? Wasn't it your right arm you hurt?
This is the one I broke in the 2000s. It's this one.
Oh, it's your left. Oh, either way. No, but I do remember you bringing that over or me playing it at your house. Dreamcast, man. Dreamcast was such a good system. But also, my thing is, was this not the first game? Excuse me. Was Jet Set Radio not the first game with cell shading?
It might not have been the first, but it was one of the first.
But it was like one of the first to actually go like 100% in that direction.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people used elements of cell shading but didn't go fully into it. I'm curious to know which one is the first one. If anybody is listening
Fur
and wants
Fighters.
No, that wasn't That wasn't cell shaded. Fur Fighters was like kind of more 3D models. And I because I remember I have played it recently. But yeah. That's interesting. I don't know. But I know that it was definitely one of the first revolutionary ones in the sense of you've never really seen a game where it's like, oh, it looks like almost completely cartoony. And people were like, that's different. And then we get our Wind Wakers and then we get our Walking Deads or whatever else we get down the road. And it's like, bro, Jet Set Radio was on that back in 1999. That's when Jet Set Radio Original came out. That's, or maybe 99 for Japan, 2000 for us, and then 2002 for the second one. Which, man, remember the turnaround of the early 90s or late 90s, early 2000s? They were cranking them. Do you know that the time between Super Smash Bros. And Melee is like 3 years?
Yeah,
that's
quick.
Crazy, boy. That game is crazy because Smash Bros. Melee is such a leap up from Smash Bros. 64. Yeah. Crazy.
Still, we talk about it all the time.
They don't get it.
But the first time we saw Mario's pants in Smash Melee was a moment. Gaming will never look as good as these pants.
Yeah, Paul was really obsessed with the fact that the stitching on the pants was crazy in the CGI trailer, and in
the in-game model too.
But you know what was crazy? GameCube was the best graphical thing at that time. It was better than Xbox graphically, and it was better than PlayStation 2. when PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 came out is when we were like, oh, hold on, something's happening. What is high definition?
What is HD?
We lived in a world without high definition. That's how old we are. That's kind of crazy.
8 bits to 4K ultra textures. You could see skin pores stretching.
And we sat around and waited for Nintendo for an extra like 6 years. Nintendo was like, we're not updating the quality of these games.
Here's the Wii.
Here's the Wii and Wii U got HD, I guess.
Wii U was the first HD one.
Yeah, that's true. That's
then the Switch, and now we are in Switch heaven.
And now hopefully we'll get like a
Switch 2 soon.
4K Switch. But I don't think it's
gonna be 4K.
I don't think we will, and I don't think I care because there's not really a game I'm thinking to play in 4K on a Nintendo Switch. Like Super Mario looks fine.
I want to play Tears of the Kingdom at a stable frame rate.
Stable, okay. I will say that if they could give us 60 frames locked,
yeah,
that's something that I absolutely want.
It doesn't have to be 4K.
It doesn't have to be 4K.
As long as the games hit a stable frame rate, and I don't have to like
Chug.
really consider, because like that's. I know you love Nintendo.
Mario. We both love Nintendo. I just work with Nintendo, so Nintendo. I have to keep that energy.
I'm a Nintendo boy, but
of course.
For me, I would play my Switch more if it ran things a lot better.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't agree. That's
yeah, but like that's why I have my Steam Deck goes with me everywhere, because like it plays games in handheld form. Which
why you need a Steam Deck? I'm just kidding.
But sorry, Mario.
Did I show you these new cases? I sent you pictures.
Yeah.
One of them's at home. Let me show you this thing real quick. Shout out to this company, Plenbo. They're getting they're getting free promo for me. But I don't know. I guess they made this Kickstarter type of
Plenbo.
Yeah, this company made this Kickstarter Nintendo Switch case, and it's like crazy next gen. Like I've never seen anything like it. Also, we gotta turn the fan on because it's hot than a mug up in here. But let's see. So here, pass it to me. All right. So this is it. It's called the Plenbo G case, and let me actually flip it to my camera. This thing is obnoxiously like. I mean, I guess my brain can't really wrap my head around why a Nintendo Switch goes in such a cool thing, but I'll put it inside and then I'll let Paul check it out. It's got like an external battery. It's got extra batteries. It comes with extra backplating for these little things. And it's like a little rocket ship for your Nintendo Switch. Sorry, I'm going to let you hold it. I just want to get one last shot. There it is. All right, Paul, indulge.
Let me hold. Ooh.
Let me hold it. It's heavy. It feels like a Steam Deck now.
It does feel like a Steam Deck.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's such an interesting gadget that they reached out to me randomly. Actually, I feel bad. They were trying to reach out to me for over like 2.5 years.
Oh.
And I guess that's back when they originally started their Kickstarter. Maybe they wanted creators to kind of like incentivize and push it. But now that I finally got it, I did a very cool unboxing video that hopefully will be edited soon, and I'll hopefully be able to share it with everybody. But they get really good reviews online of their case, and I believe they're definitely a company in like Asia or something, I assume. Could be wrong. Maybe they're just Asian inspired. I'm not sure. But or maybe not actually, because it got sent really fast. I have no idea where their company's from. My apologies. But look at the back, and you can literally
Kickstand?
Yeah, so the kickstand. Here, let's put it on. Yeah, that's it. See that? That's a whole battery pack. And there's a lot of games that I do play on Switch where I'm like, oh, this would be sick for like Tears of the Kingdom on a plane.
Yeah.
And I got two of them. I got one that's in black and I got one that's in white because they just, I don't know, they were just like, hey, we're going to just send you the whole kit. And I was like, you don't have to. And they were like, no, take it. If I can get this thing to focus. Focus. Let's maybe focus on Paul's camera. Here, you try. There you go.
Oh,
yeah, all right, there you go. Cool.
Let me get my thick boy fingers out the way.
Pull it back towards you a little bit so that way it's in the vertical shot and find the middle of that. You don't have to go too far. You're good. You can. But yeah, that's it. The Plenbo G case, and this is I think a smaller case for Nintendo Switch models, and then there's an OLED sized one, or the other one fits an OLED as well. But all in all, I mean,
That's cool though.
it's very cool. It's very cool. It's very futuristic. It's very funky. And it comes with an extra battery over here and these extra little grips on the back that are really cool. So shout out to Plenbo for going out of their way to send me this, because I was not expecting to get something like this.
Shout out to Plenbo.
Let you do that one more time.
Also, send me one.
Paul, now you want one? I thought you were a Steam Deck boy.
I have a Steam Deck. It's in my bag right now.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to put I'll just put it there. All right, but yeah, all right, cool.
I got that thing on me right now.
You got that thing on you?
It's right there.
All right, so let's finish a little bit more rambling. Basically, Bomb Rush Cyberfunk is our childhood, and we are very excited and happy to have been able to even check it out. Speaking of childhood, we got another game that recently just came out that I don't think either of us were thinking was going to make a comeback. Freaking Armored Core 6 out of nowhere. Like, it's like WWE out of nowhere.
Ah, John Cena.
John Cena with RKO. Like, I don't understand. I'm very grateful and happy, but I have no idea why these companies are randomly just like, let's give them the classics. Like, FromSoft just made Elden Ring.
Yeah.
And they just made Demon Souls. And then they're just like, let's take... my brain just went to a 50 Cent. Let's take them back. I'm growing up confused. Mama kissing the girl. I don't know why. It's just like, yo, take them back to the childhood that they remember and the heat that came. Because, like, Armored Core is a game that we played on PS1.
Yeah, facts.
PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2.
Before analog sticks.
Before analog sticks even existed. And that's why if you watch Armored Core Old School Ravens, that's what they call us, because AC Ravens, that's like the name of the pilots. You see them doing the claw mechanic, which is playing with the controller backwards and flipped in a way where you can control everything better because it's backwards, because you can use the R's and L triggers to move up and down, because that's how you had to do it back in the day. But I'm just like, damn, this, you know what, Paul, this actually might be one of the best gaming years. This might be it.
I keep telling people, they're like, no, it's 1998.
It's not that it's not.
It's this year.
It's not. I don't think it's this year as much as this is like the Renaissance year. This is the Beyonce year. This is what it is.
Shout out to Beyonce. Her birthday was yesterday.
This is the you can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. You can't break my video game soul. You can't break my soul. You can't break my video game soul. You can't break my everybody. Everybody. Jet Set Radio. Oh my God.
Release the wiggle. Release the train.
Where is the hurricane? Yeah, man, I'm sorry. It's a crazy year for video games.
I keep telling people, and they were like, no, you're bugging. I'm like, no, this is the year.
It's the year of this time. It's not the year, because there's nothing will compare to what we experienced when we had nothing but whimsy, like being just a youthful child who had nothing but optimism and opportunity at their fingertips, obviously. But this is a great, like, remix, or a great, like, anniversary. I would call it's our gaming anniversary. Dun, 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 dun. Tony. Yeah, man. And Armored Core 6, you've been playing a little bit.
I have.
I've been playing it. I played the first hour, and
How far did you get?
I got far enough to customize my mech. I think I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. That first dumbass helicopter was cooking me.
It kicked my ass twice until I realized, until I understood how the stagger meter worked. I was like, okay.
There's that, and I also just realized, I thought I was supposed to just lose and keep moving forward. It was like, no, you need to get good, scrub.
Kick that thing's ass.
I was getting my ass whooped.
So you haven't hit the wall yet. So
no, I haven't fought a proper, I would say, boss battle in the game.
Okay.
Outside of that first one, I did the first 3 little mini missions, and they were very easy. They were just like, run over here, chop this down, chop off this turret, come back, and then flip it and reverse it. And I was like, oh, this is whatever. And I had already played. I think that helicopter had already taken me so much time that it was like the 2-hour mark, and I was like, let me just stop recording, and I'll keep playing on stream. But yeah, so I haven't hit whatever the wall is. So
there is this boss fight that everybody's, not the first tutorial one. That thing's been kicking people's ass, but like,
yeah, it's funny how people just ass a video game.
Because but it's, people think that From Software's games
are all what's it called?
Just Souls games.
Yeah, they're not.
But Armored Core was its own thing, but now that Souls is a thing, they've kind of incorporated that into this one.
I did notice that with just the amount of boss battles, like in the way that they were being showcased in the original trailer, I was like, oh, that's new. Because like you would usually maybe come across like a boss battle or two, or like a regime of soldiers or mechs in one of those missions that really kind of said to you, made you say like, oh, okay, like this is going to be a longer mission. But it was never here is like progression. This is who you have to fight now. So now that they have that, it feels Soulsy.
Well, even though like it's FromSoft, it has some FromSoft ass stuff in it. So like you'll fight a boss and you'll be like, yeah, I'm kicking its ass, and then it'll be like, uh-oh, watch out, Raven, something's happening. And the shit will just do a whole nother form and get harder, and you just have to fight and survive. I'm like, what the hell? So like, if you like Souls games, it's not a Souls game, but it kind of is, but it's not. It's very weird to explain. So like, if you ever had the mech fantasy of being a pilot and just be like, oh no, here comes insert mech name here. Here's the Gundam's here. And you just do work. And they're like, yeah, I'm so badass. And the game's just like, hold on.
And it's like, who you think you are, huh?
Let me humble you real quick. And then you just get wrecked.
Dang.
But like, usually in games like that, I get frustrated. But I'm just like, you know what? I could beat him.
Yeah, I think that's the good part of playing a From Software game, is at a certain point you start to grow and learn and realize, oh, okay, there's a pattern. I'm understand how to play, and it's like I just need to focus on doing all the right things this time, and I can get it done. I think that's a good feeling when you're playing games.
Like I put out a clip on my Instagram of one particular battle where I'm just like, I thought I had this boss.
I saw that clip.
Beat.
Yeah.
It had it said like the health total was 100. So like 2 shots from my gun would have taken it out. So when I thought I had it, I was getting to like slice it with my sword. My character goes to slice it, and the other character starts to explode, but then my character just ragdolls. And I'm just like, what happened? So we killed each other at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just died first.
I was like, oh fuck. I sat there in silence for 5 minutes.
I saw that clip, and that's just good gaming though. It sucks that happened, but at the same time, that could either crush your soul. But in my opinion, if that crushes your soul, then I don't know if you have like the gusto to keep playing games. Like, games might just be more casual for you. But for people like us, I feel like it's like, okay, a challenge. Like, let's get back. Like, give me 30 minutes to decompress.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab something to snack on. I'm gonna chill I'm gonna watch a little video real quick. Maybe watch a video of how to beat this character, and then I'm gonna bring my ass back, and I'm gonna bring that ass here, boy. 'Cause I'm not trying to lose again. Did you ever beat the character?
Yeah, beat him.
Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
The last boss I fought. So the whole level is you're trying to get to like this secluded area to like go to another land in the story stuff. But on the way there, you have to go through this area that just has, if you guys played Gears of War, the Hammer of Dawn or whatever. So it's just like death beams from above. So as soon as you hit a laser, it'll just send a death beam straight to you.
Oh, God.
So you have to dodge all of those.
I hate that.
And then I was like, okay, cool. I made it to the end. He's like, all right, here's the crate now. Get in the crate and get all this other place. I hit the button. He's like, uh-oh, Raven. I was like, oh no. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a spider tank mech just drops from the ceiling, and you have to fight him. And then it starts flying halfway through, and you're like, my whole strategy is up close, so now I have to figure out how to deal.
You gotta adapt, baby. You gotta adapt.
Because like my loadout, if you guys watch Gundam Wing, is just essentially heavy arms. I have 2 chain guns and 2 like big ass cannons.
Let's go.
So or like my it's either the chain gun on one, bazooka on the left, and then 2 like big ass cannons. Go go.
Are you a tank on the floor?
No, on the feet.
Oh, okay. Because heavy arms had the tank on the bottom. Didn't
No. He was just he's bipedal.
Which one was the one that was it was like a literal tank on the bottom? Remember that?
Oh, that was from the original Gundams.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Barton.
Oh yeah. Look, dang, I got to go back and watch some anime, bro. That's sick.
Like, that's always been my favorite Gundam. So
yeah,
my it's inspired from that. But like it's chain gun because that does stagger damage. The big FU gun, so boom, takes a bit of the bar. Then I have the 2 things that they hit hard, but they can regenerate fast. So
boom, yeah.
Gong gong. and the and just shoulder and just waiting for the stagger bar to go. And then I have this move where like I can over boost and then kick the shit out of something.
That's tight.
So like a zoom, kick, back up, boom, boom, boom. And that's the strategy. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm kicking its ass. And it's like, wait a second, Raven, it can fly? And then it just starts flying. I was like, oh.
This game is trolling you, bro.
I was like, oh, God.
God
no.
damn.
But I'm having such a great time.
And that's what it's about. My thing is the way that you were just talking about, like, uh-oh, Raven, you've got something on your 6. It sounds kind of like when you play Star Fox and Peppy is like, good job, Fox. It's go. Oh no! Wait a minute. Someone like out of nowhere, Peppy or Slippy yells out like, "Oh no, Fox! Yeah, we got another bad guy." Falco, what's going on here? Like, you know, that I do definitely have moments, especially even like a game like Cuphead. I'm just reminded of it while looking up there at my Cuphead merch. It's like, oh man, dang, that was so sick getting through that part of the boss battle, and then it's like, round 3 and you're like, wait, what? No, please.
Yeah, no.
Pack up off me.
And like in these battles, you're just barely scraping by. But when you beat a boss that you've just been kicking their ass, it's just so satisfying.
Yeah, I love that, dude.
So
hell yeah.
Armored Core 6. People, play that game. Support it.
Definitely support it. Definitely play it. Also, be aware there were not analog sticks when we were younger, and they did eventually, like, even, I mean, because the last one I played was Armored Core, what I think was 4 on Xbox 360. There was a joystick in the right and the top, right? Isn't that how a 360 controller is? They're not on the. Are they both on the bottom?
That's Xbox. That's PS5.
No way. Actually, I think they are both on. I have an Xbox 360 controller right over there. It's a red one.
No, they're the same layout.
So they were 2 on the bottom.
No, 2 on the bottom was PlayStation. This one is Xbox.
PlayStation got 2 on the bottom right there. PS5.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying Xbox 360. Am I tripping or did it?
No, they've always been.
It was like the opposite angles. Yeah. Are we sure?
Yes.
My brain can't. Oh no, yeah, because the joystick was their movement, and then they had a D-pad under it. Mm-hmm. Super random. Okay, but this one specifically, Armored Core 6, I don't remember the game feeling fluid. I don't remember being like, and that's probably because we remember it back before the joysticks. You know, we're Ravens ourselves, but at the same time, we didn't play the games all like, you know, there's like almost 20 of them.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was that many. There's like a lot of offshoots. It's almost like the mech version of freaking Kingdom Hearts. But I just know that when I was playing this one the other day, all I could think to myself, similar to Bomb Rush, I'm like, this is like nostalgia kicking in, and I'm going to remember it being really good, and it doesn't feel as good when I play it. But both of them were very satisfying with how the game mechanics worked. I actually felt comfortable flying, boosting, slicing with my sword, backing up, using the shoulder guns, going to the right gun, the left thing. I was like, damn, this is actually really smooth.
Technology, baby.
Technology. We're just OGs in this thing, and we can't believe that this stuff works now.
And then as you progress, like there's training modes, and then in the training mode, it shows you different types of armored cores you can use. So you could either be like, here's how it feels to fly a super light one, or like a super heavy one. So like it allows you to essentially, you can play the game how you want to. If you want to go light and quick and just do work from like pinging people off slowly, but like death by 1,000 cuts, or my version is I'm just going to hit you really hard, very fast.
Yeah.
But move slow, but like you're a target yourself. So like it's just, you have variety in how you play it. So like if you want to go in guns blazing, like I'm super agile, pew, 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 pew,
yeah,
you can do that. Or if you just go for like my style, which is everything explodes.
We also got to give credit towards the fact that there's so much customization in this game, which is similar to the old ones. But like now we're in a world where we actually have people who like thrive in that space of like, oh, I'm not just like about to play this game and just make a regular character. I'm about to make like Megazords, custom Gundams that you've seen back in the day, the Death Scythe from like Endless Waltz, like Wing Gundam. There's people who know how to work through video games. Obviously there's like coding and whatnot, but there's just people who are just very like creative. Their imagination just runs wild. Like I saw the one that you sent me where it was the the Power Ranger Megazord dropping, and I was like, the fact that they went out of their way to get the colors all the way correct, and it looked like they were literally wearing the like yellow tiger, the blue tiger, the Tyrannosaurus thing, the elephant thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that was wrong was like maybe the helmet, because they couldn't get a proper helmet, couldn't get the horns. But at the same time, it's like, yo, that's so cool that they even went out of their way to make a Megazord, which is just, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do it.
The customization in that game is stupid because like any type of weapon you could probably think of, or not even think of, because like the weapon I'm using now, besides like my chain gun, is I have like a lance, but it's like what I do is like I'll hit him with the 2 cannons, machine gun them, they'll get staggered. I run in and then you just stab them with it, and then it like shoots a spike in it.
Oh wow!
It's like and it explodes. I'm just like,
let me get one more of those.
And I'm just like, that, because that's so sad. Because I was doing, they have, when you get further, they can do like arena mode. So like,
hell yeah,
go in and fight like other.
Is there online?
No, it's just you can play online, but there's some in the story which you could do.
Oh, that's cool.
So there was this one. He's just fast as hell, and I could not hit him, but my 2 cannons caught him, and I was like, oh wait, I can kick the shit out of him before I do anything. So I cannon him. He's about to get staggered. I do the kick. So like he gets the stagger bar fills and he stops. And I was like, okay. And he had full life. Keep this in mind.
Okay.
So like full life. He stops for a second. I was like, oh, I can hit him. Go in. Boom! And his whole life bar 0. 1 hit.
Damn, you one shot?
1 shot at him.
Hell yeah.
I was like, oh.
That's satisfying.
That feels good.
That feels really good. Damn, bro.
Armored Core, man.
It's a gaming renaissance right now.
It's so good.
We're having a good time, y'all. And I hope y'all are having a good time with us. So those are the games we've been playing, obviously. And there's things to look forward to. I think we're just gonna focus on one game because I don't know how long we've been talking, but I mean, at the end of this year specifically, we've got we got 2 games. Damn, I'm tripping, actually. Well, we got 2 like major hitters that, in my opinion, I think both of us are going to want to play. But I mean, we all know that we're waiting for Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Wonder. Yahoo!
What you got a chance to play?
I did get a chance to play. Shout out to Nintendo for providing that product and also providing that plane ticket to New York. They flew me out to New York. I played the game. My boy Henry was there with me because Henry lives in New York, and he was a part of that experience, which was really cool. And even playing that game, I haven't really talked about it. I kind of have only shown my gameplay, but it feels fresh. It's like, especially for the 2D side scrollers, it's like, oh, this is like a new Mario. Like, definitely a new Mario. Shout out to Charles Martinet because he's not
new Mario, but
not new Super Mario Bros. U or whatever, but yeah, I know what you mean. But wowie zowie, yo, that's my favorite name. I love hearing that. It's so stupid.
Shout out to Bray Wyatt, R.I.P.
Why?
He used to say that.
Oh, did he? Oh, shout out to Bray Wyatt, man. Passed away just recently. I mean, I don't have much to say about Mario other than the fact that
I do want to play it.
Did y'all hear that? What was that? What was that?
I would like to play that game.
You would like to play it?
Preferably with the boys.
Really? I was gonna say, do you want to play it alone or with the group? All right, Paul, you heard it here first. Paul wants to bring back the homies. If we do play it, I'm not sure what the plan is. I know that that's such a popular, if I were to get all 4 of y'all to hang out, all 4 of us to hang out, I probably would maybe upload that directly to YouTube, but I would just make it a priority so people on Patreon could watch it earlier. Like, just, you know, like we can all come and stream and everybody can come watch us play it live. And then I can just prioritize this scheduling to go live on Patreon and then live on YouTube. Because there's going to be series that are Let's Play for specifically Patreon, because in my opinion, I don't think anybody will watch them. And then there will be like bigger playthroughs where I'm like, well, people are probably going to want to watch me. If I'm going to go out of my way to play it, I might as well post it. But we will see. People who are listening and watching who are subscribed to Patreon, let us know, chime in the comments. It would be very helpful, so that way I know better what to do. I think that that's a decent idea, because I'll do those exclusive playlists for people on Patreon, like games that I never finished. If they want to see me go back and play like Twilight Princess or whatever type of game, or if there's a game that's like, in my opinion, just not like, I think like even Bomber or Cyberfunk I felt like was somewhat obscure, where it's like, oh, there's a lot of people who like this game, but there's not enough people, and the algorithm is not going to push it hard enough for me to focus it here. It'd be much better if I make this just an exclusive gameplay playlist for people. But Mario is obviously a game that, like, if we did start playing it and we were consistent, y'all would watch. I know that.
Yeah, should be a fun time. Because like even the stuff they showed in the direct, I was just like, huh.
Wowie zowie.
I saw the direct, I was like, that seems like it should be fun. Because like the power-ups you can get from everything, and then like you can customize later.
We get to be elephants, Paul.
Elephants. I saw that. And you also can do
I forgot you saw the newest direct. Yeah, the newest direct. That's what they had our embargo pushed right after the direct. So they showed the direct, and then our embargo was 11 o'clock, because I think that direct went live at like 7 a.m.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it looks fun.
Definitely looks fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be chaos.
Well, my thing, definitely chaos with y'all bum boys. And tighten that up for me. You just, this part right here, just try to tighten that. Definitely going to be chaos with y'all's, only because the last time we played the Mario 3D World. We finished that. The last time we played the side, well, actually we played the side scroller of the new Super Mario Bros. U for a little bit. But my question, not even a question, what I'm remembering is we like randomly started playing that. I started playing that one Mario game by myself, the new Mario Bros. U. I think it was called, or Super Mario Bros. U. It was the original, because then they made new. Then they made like 4 different versions.
They made like 5 new ones.
Yeah, they did. And I remember I played the original by myself, and then randomly Dave was over, and I was like, "Hey Dave, you want to play?" And then we played, and then Dave left, and then you subbed in for Dave, and then you and Dave hopped on an episode together with me, and there was no face cam on any of these videos up until we got to the final level. And then we were all started playing, and I said, I think I told people, I was like, well, if y'all watch this, I'll invest in a face cam. Face cam, the stuff that I'm doing now, there was no way I was able to do half of this stuff. All this switching scenes and doing all this stuff and shooting it all in one take. This is a far cry from what I was capable of doing back in the day. All that goddamn clap, snap editing. But the
times.
Great times. But we played that final boss battle, and it was the one where like we had to sabotage Dave because Dave was trying to beat the game all by himself, and then all that stuff. And I was shooting on like a flip cam. That was that, man. All this time that's gone by, it's crazy. But this game genuinely looks like a new, fresh take, and is maybe interesting enough for all 4 of us to maybe even just like hop here and sit down and play this obnoxious game together. And just, I'm not gonna lie to you, Paul. Part of me is looking forward to it. Another part of me is not looking forward to yelling out, Dave, Ronnie, Paul, JD.
We'll
see.
We're older now. We're more mature.
We are we? Hold on. Who's more mature?
We're more mature.
I don't know about that. Y'all older. Y'all know about that. We all got gray hair. That don't mean we mature.
We mature in this. We mature in this.
We will. I mean, I know for a fact that my viewers have already asked for it like 20 times over, but we will see. I would say that if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you're not a YouTube or Patreon patron, if you're not a YouTube member, I recommend you subscribe to those things, because the effort to put forth on there is so that I can actually incentivize these dudes to come over. Because if we get to a place where I could make a decent amount of money, I could like at least give them all like, hey, come hang out for an hour and I got like 50 to 100 bucks for you or something. That would be nice. I mean, they probably don't give a shit and would come and do it for free, but I just know that it like, you know, it would be nice, and it would feel good to be able to give back to my friends who are providing entertaining content for all of you who are watching. So that's enough pushing of the Patreon and the members. If you do what you want to do with all that information. But yeah, I will say at the end of the day, regardless of if we even all have the free time, I have no idea if we have the free time to play together, because Dave and Ronnie do completely different stuff now.
We'll find out.
I'm sure they'll make the time, because it's like, I think not necessarily, I was gonna say unfortunately, I think for them that's a little bit of an escape from reality, and they can be like, wait, we ain't gotta go to our jobs that we may or may not love or hate. Hell yeah, JD, let's play some video games. So I think that will be the incentive. And, you know, since I'm such a Nintendo boy, we'll try to keep it as well. Even if we do slip up and curse, I have an editor now who does that work.
Oh,
yeah.
Shout out to the editor.
Shout out to the editor who, but he loves it. He reached out to me. He was watching my videos for years, and then he just sat back and said, "Yo, do you ever need help?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know, if you, you know, I sent him a few videos, and he sent me back some clips, and I showed y'all them. They were like, these are funny. So he's making all the videos, the long form videos. He's making all those better. All the reactions I still do on my own and all that stuff. But yeah, man, Mario, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I'm not allowed to talk about something that may or may not be related to that.
Let's not talk about that.
We're not going to talk about it.
You know what's funny about
be on the lookout for
Spider-Man PS4?
What about PS4?
The PS4 Spider-Man one?
Like the console itself, or you mean like the game?
The one that was on PS4.
What about it?
It predicted COVID.
Oh yeah, the feed. Didn't they all get sick?
So like, Doc Ock unleashes Devil's Breath across New York, which attacks the respiratory system, and then everybody gets sick. COVID. They predicted COVID.
Nani?
I just replayed part of that game because on my PS5. I was like, huh.
Yo, I didn't like the Miles Morales, Rodney King.
Oh.
No, there was two moments. That was the Martin Luther King moment from what's it called, where he went invisible. I'm talking about the moment where you're inside of Roxxon's base and they just start beating the shit out of them. Yeah. What the hell? Marvel, Insomniac? Finn. That was weird,
Finn,
man.
I was so mad at Finn throughout that whole game.
Oh yeah, Finn, yo. Dr. Umar would not approve.
All he was trying to do was you lied to me once about being Spider-Man. Now I don't trust you ever.
That's true. The plot point on that was really off, right?
Yeah, and he's just like, yo, Roxxon, if you destroy this, it's going to blow up Harlem. I don't trust you. You've lied to me about joining my gang who's trying to kill people.
And fuck Harlem. like that's how she was acting.
I was like,
it's like, yo, shorty, you bugging, son.
I'm trying to sympathize with the villain a little bit, but at a point where he's just like, yo, I have the data right here. No, I'm not gonna look at it because you lied to me. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, Paul, listen, we never said video game narrative was that good, okay? We don't play for the narrative. Paul, we still have Bomb Rush. We still have Jet Set. We still have Armor Core. It's okay.
I keep thinking about Dr. Umar sometimes. It's like with Finn. It's like, some of these people got to get put down. For good.
I beg your pardon.
We cannot institutionalize all of them. Some of these children will be left behind. For good. And that's how I felt about it.
Wait, was that a Dr. Umar clip?
You ever seen that?
No. What clip is that? Some of these children. Wait, can I pull it up here on the... Hold on, I'm about to pull it up on the screen.
Just type in Dr. Umar for good.
What? Oh, wait. Oh, I think I have seen that. Hold on. Close this.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
Bruh, what is happening? Paul got me pulling up the weirdest clips on today's video, y'all.
Dr. Umar, man. He's the GOAT.
Hold on. Dr. Umar for good. Oh, this one?
Yep.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to hear it though. The headphone speakers aren't.
I'll play it on my phone.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me double check and make sure I can't hear my sounds. Y'all can hear it. I could play it through my. Hold on. I don't. It's okay. Paul's gonna play it for me, but we're gonna play it on stream because we are goofy old men. All right, hold on. Let me mute. Hold on, pause it. I'm gonna play it. Can you time this properly?
I don't think it's the same one.
I'm just gonna play this one out loud for them to watch.
I'm at 0-0.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
But I want to be clear. And know some of us love our children. But some of our children,
You can pull it away from Mike. Put it over there.
That we're gonna have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good.
What the fuck?
You never see that?
I have seen it, but I forgot the context of how it comes up. For good! Oh my God. Oh man, this has been a really funny episode. Yeah, y'all. We didn't really get into Spider-Man. All I know is that Spider-Man is gonna be fun. Miles Morales is gonna be heat, except for that haircut. I don't know why they keep giving black people that haircut in video games.
That's the default black. I had that haircut for a long time.
Paul did. You got the haircut because I recommended. Remember, I told you had the regular dreads, and I said, Paul, you should do this one. You chop the sides off.
Chop the sides off. It was part afro, part dreads.
Yeah, you was lit. Locks, Paul.
Locks.
They're not dreads. We don't dread them. That's what that means, by the
Really?
way. Well, yeah, no, something about the cultural meaning behind dreadlocks is like I think white people called them dreads. I have no idea. No disrespect to any white people here, but
we haven't been philosophized about Dr. Umar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to psychologize.
We haven't psychologized. I'm sorry.
For God, holy moly, Jesus Christ, Paul, that is so unnecessarily funny. All right, y'all. I don't think there's other games probably coming out. You know what? Actually, I'll just
I'll talk about two real quick.
Oh, yeah, knock it out, and I'll pull up a
Another
list.
Paul-ass game. Cyberpunk 2077's.
Oh yeah, the DLC
with the 2.0 update, starring Idris Elba.
Idris Elba,
Idris.
the most beautiful British black man in the world. Sorry, damn some Idris.
Yeah, so
Stick
it's
to
him,
the snowfall streets.
Him and Keanu Reeves together in the story. It's gonna be fun.
Yo, that's a lot of manliness. That's a lot of sexy.
I'm looking forward to that.
Man.
And then Assassin's Creed Unity. No, that already came out.
I was like, I know you didn't just say what I thought you
Creed
said, boy. What the
Mirage.
hell?
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Unity. You said that with such confidence. That was obnoxious.
You just got to go for it.
Yeah, no, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, that's coming down the pipeline. Speaking of games that are coming down the pipeline, I got a list for you here, Paul. This is just September. So Baldur's Gate 3 is already out. Starfield, Fae Farm, NBA 2K24. Listen,
Shout out.
No disrespect. Y'all know my feelings on NBA.
We're not those dudes.
We actually play games. That's all it is. No disrespect. I love Basketball Simulator. I love Army Simulator. But I much rather would play creative games. Like, I was playing Jet Set Radio and I did a whole rant about how I thought Jet Set Radio Future, like, even to this day, is so much more fun than like spending hours on end playing like a Fortnite or a Call of Duty or a Warzone or whatever, and a 2K. I get it. They've got their demographic, they got their fan base, and I love y'all who loves them. What's up? What was that?
Nothing.
Their demographic.
I was gonna say, who's that demo?
People who enjoy basketball. What are you talking about?
Who's that demographic?
What are you trying to say? I personally think that 2K has a demographic that's pretty diverse. I absolutely, it's black people. I get it. It's black brothers who love a little bit of that 2K.
About 3 games: 2K, Madden, and Call of Duty.
2K, Madden, Call of Duty, and then swear they can beat you in fighting games. Oh, you play Street Fighter? Yo, the dude with the electricity, that's my dude. I remember him from when I was a kid. Get your ass whooped in Street Fighter, bro. What are you talking about? Mortal Kombat, you play that?
Oh, that comes out too.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. What the hell? Mortal Kombat. Yo, this might be the year, bro. This year is crazy with video games.
That's 24.
No, that's this year.
Tekken's 24.
Oh, Tekken 20. Damn. This
Evo next year is going to be fire, though.
Yeah, Evolution 2024 is going to be crazy, but this is a crazy year for video games because there's so many different games from so many different backgrounds and genres that I never thought I would get in such a consistent, just linear. Like we just it's just like from January to now to the end of the I don't think there's a month that's going to be trash. Maybe December, because that's when they all stop. Because Gamevember is like when they usually come through hitting, but we've been getting hit after hit after hit all year.
Consistent bombs.
It's been a crazy year for gaming.
I think after this month it starts to stop.
Well, this month, just to catch you all up, we have Super Bomberman R2. That was a fun little game. Obviously, we're not probably going to play that. The Crew Motorfest, Baten Kaitos, I don't know what that is.
That's a GameCube game remaster.
Oh, nice. Monster Hunter Now. on mobile.
Never mind.
That was Monster Rancher?
No, Monster. I love Monster Hunter.
Oh, yeah, no, you do. You're a big Monster Hunter fan, for
Monster
sure.
Hunter. And I got said Monster. I was like, what?
Hold on. What the hell's going on now?
World 2's coming out? Oh my god. I got
That's sick.
Real excited.
No, sorry. That's a mobile game. My bad. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is next 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
What the heck? Mortal Kombat 1. Liza P.
Liza P. Game Pass.
Oh my God. Liza
You don't
P.
even gotta buy that. It's on Game Pass.
Yo, shout out to Game Pass because I'm getting Starfield on that. Liza P on there. We're definitely gonna do that. You know what it is. September. This is just September. Payday 3. Warhaven. Game Pass. Eternites, which I did see that game, and that was during a PlayStation.
That was during the PC Gamer. It's like a Persona-like.
It looks pretty cool. Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. That's you. And I definitely want to check it out myself. My Time at Sandrock, Mineko's Night Market, Harvest Moon, Infinity Strash Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest, yeah. Fate/Samurai Remnant. Wait, that new joint? EA Sports FC 24. Hold on, I gotta
That's FIFA.
Wait, I gotta see that. If it's the game I'm thinking about, bro, then bro.
Was it the one with that dude doing work with like the nunchucks and stuff?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
I think the Fate Samurai game is.
Hold on, Fate Remnant Samurai.
It sounds cool.
Oh no, wait, no. Okay, no, never mind. No, I'm tripping. This is like almost a kind of like an anime-esque type game. I thought it was something completely different. Right? It's for Nintendo Switch. Yeah, no, this is not what I was thinking. Bro, I was about to spaz. I'm like, yo, this is too many games. Like, or at least for us adults, I'm going to get what? An hour with each one every other week? I was thinking, hold on, I'm going through my freaking YouTube shorts right now. I was thinking that it was which game? Oh, here. No, that's Spider-Man. I thought it was this one. Phantom Blade Zero.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna be like, damn, dog. Phantom Blade Zero's coming out too. Whew, listen, if y'all like video games, you know what it is. Shout out to us for liking video games. Shout out to us for wanting to talk about video games for all these years.
What's October?
I'm not going to get into that. I only got the list of September.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, October, we're just going to hold on to Mario and Spider-Man. There's probably going to be more.
Assassin's Creed is also October.
Assassin's Creed. I don't want to go too long. I feel like we're cracking a 2-hour mark. It feels like it. I could be wrong. Either way, Jesus Christ.
Enjoy games.
Enjoy your games. Play your games, people.
Baldur's Gate 3. Play it.
I've got to play my games. I will say that. I haven't, I've gone out of my way to play some games, but I haven't finished a lot of games because I haven't had the time. And a lot of games just aren't that short. Bomb Rush is pretty short, so I'm liking the fact that it's a short, fun game that can give you a lot of, in my opinion, anytime I get a Jet Set Radio kick, I'm just going to throw that on. Or if I want to play Jet Set Radio Future, I can throw that on as well. Or Jet Set Radio. But, I
thought of a mod that they need to include in Bomb Rush Cyberfunk.
Huh.
The Jet Set Radio soundtrack needs to be installed.
I believe they're getting to that point right now. Because you know what? That's my last take on that game. That's why I think Jet Set Radio is still better. The Hideki Naganuma of it all. And obviously there's other people who were on those tracks back in the day, like, Allison, all those different artists who were part of it. There's not, like, the soundtrack's great, but the cohesion of it doesn't feel as cohesive as Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future. There's almost like a missing identity through the music in Bomb Rush that I definitely hear it and I love it, but a part of me is like, okay, this song doesn't really, I'm not feeling this song right now while I'm riding around doing my thing.
Yeah, but I was surprised by one of the songs that was in it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I know this song, and I was like,
some of them were really old songs that just got asked to be licensed.
Yeah, that one in the popping. Let me see you shake that.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
And that sounds exactly like I can make you dance what you want.
But I've heard that at actual battles and stuff that I used to go to. I'm like, I know this song.
And I think they did that on purpose. I know that wasn't their intention. Was we're making I don't know if they've said they've made a spiritual successor or an homage, but I mean at the end of the day, it just is. We can't not act like it isn't. But I know that they wanted some sort of individuality from that game, and I know the music is a part of it. Like, they asked Hideki to make a few songs, only 3, but I'm sure Papa Hideki would have made more if they asked or paid him properly. Because that, I think a part of me is like, I need more Hideki in this game.
I want to see him in concert.
Oh, does he do that?
No, at least I don't think so.
That sounds sick. I don't know, but yeah, y'all. I think that's it. I think we've gotten to the end. I think we're at the back end of the. We're at the back of the game store. I don't know. I got my friends who do a podcast and they say they're in the deep end when they're at the end of their pod. But we're in the back rooms. I don't know what to call it. Thank you so much for listening, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you are a Patreon member, a YouTube, whatever, a Patreon, a YouTube member, thank you so much for supporting and making this possible. Your incentive, it makes this all go awry and keeps the lights on in my office, which is actually very important. So like, share, favorite, subscribe, do whatever it is. If you want to leave us a review on Apple, Spotify, that's always good. Paul, you have something to say?
Also, people, comment down below. What games are you playing? What are you excited for? Let's get that engagement.
Yeah, let's get.
What are you guys playing? Is this the greatest game year of all time?
The greatest game year of all time is a crazy thing to say but it's weird though, because I can't think of how many other years had this many stacked games. Also, I'm probably just not going to call it that because like Smash didn't come out this year. So I don't know how to not include Smash in one of my favorite years of all time somewhere.
But even in the greatest years of all time, I don't think there was a Smash in there.
No, like that's the thing. Like, yeah, because in the sense of like putting them back to back to back with other games. Because it's like, no, there's going to be like 1 year that hits really hard where it's like a specific game is carrying the whole year. So I get it. Whether it's Halo or Smash or Call of Duty or something, I get it. But yeah, let us know, what games are you playing? What things are you into? We appreciate you for listening and watching. If any of you want to go out of your way to timestamp some of the great conversations we had in this podcast, I would appreciate it. It's really hard to edit all this stuff. But yeah, that's it. And we will see y'all on the next one. Thank you so much. And with that, we are out.
Peace out, everybody.
Till next time.